Coach Rubin back from a successful tournament down in California.
Back.
Can you tell us a little bit about the how the boys looked? What it was?
Yeah, games were great. First game, we came down there. Obviously, we got laid over, and so we went straight from the airport to the game after being at the airport at 5:30, and told the guys that we were playing a tough team, well coached and athletic. Had a D1 player, and we stuck in there the whole game, and it was back and forth, and they made a run, we made a run, they made a run, we made a run, and we ended up just fighting just enough and grinding out play at the end to get us ahead. When Jacob took to the basket, got fouled with 1 second, knocked both the free throws down, and then we ended up just finding a way to win. Really impressed with that win. Obviously sitting around all day, and it was definitely a game that showed our mental toughness, and it was a team effort. Guys on the bench were great, and it didn't matter if they were in or out. It was like everybody was just super involved, and it was really fun to be a part of that game.
So that was Calabasas. Then you faced Alamany.
Second game was rough. Alamany's really good. They got a guy going to Montana, a point guard, and another player going somewhere. And they pressed. We had a tough time beating their press. They were really quick, and we struggled to make some shots early, so fell behind. Played them even. I think actually we're up one in the first quarter, and then we had a rough second quarter. Played them even in the third, and then we were down 13 or 14 in the fourth quarter. And so we kind of, I think, realized we had a game tomorrow and started, we put our subs in, they left the starters in, and kind of climbed up from there a little bit. But it was a great game in terms of us preparing for the next game and preparing for teams that are going to press, because we're not going to see a team quicker than them or TAF. So when we faced TAF the next game, they got upset the night before, and so they were definitely hungry for a victory. They have 4 Division I players. They were long, they were big, they were bigger than Mount Si, more athletic than Mount Si, and so it was a great win. I mean, there's just no question about. We were down 11 at halftime, and then we went on a 28-5 run in the third quarter. Led by, Aiden started hitting a couple threes, but then we got to the rim. Alec got to the rim. Jahi got an and one, and we were just running, and our defense was the best I've seen it ever. So against such an athletic team, they were so long, you would look at them and say, there's no way in the world. But we found a way, and then it was a big-time victory against a team that's won some sectionals down there in the last 10 years. So, I mean, they're a team that's produced NBA players, and you would compare them to, a Rainier Beach or Garfield down here.
And what about the finale?
And the finale was just crazy. It was one of those games where it's just weird game all around, and but again, our guys found a way to just grind, and when we didn't have our best stuff, I think I told them, like, hey, we've been down here for now 5th day, 4 nights. It's like the traveling and the eating out is going to start catching up with you, and so you got to be mentally tough and grind through. And we came out hot in the first quarter, and then Legacy came back, and then it was just back and forth. They had a really good player a couple players that are gonna play college basketball, and they were hurting us and getting to the rim, and then there was a big score debacle where they got the score wrong, and so our guys just found a way. Even though we were supposed to be up 1, we found ourselves down 1 somehow, and then they executed at the end. I mean, we ran a play that we've run a lot, but when there's 10 seconds left in the game and you can run a play to perfection and have a kid knock down a 3 to win it, like, that's I think it was our 5th game in 8 days or something like that. So it was very impressive. It was very fun. And
you're feeling like the boys are now significantly more confident?
I think we were confident going down there. I think that now I think we have some more games under our belt, and I think that the speed in which we are, in the physicality of which those games in California, I think that will help us a lot moving forward. I don't think we'll face a team like that again. multiple of those teams that we played. I don't think we'll face a team that's as fast and as strong and as skilled. And so we have now prepared, I think, for the rest of our regular season in league, and hopefully it shows moving forward, and we can go out and get some more W's.
Well, congratulations on
Thank
a
you.
successful tournament, and
Yeah.
good luck in the new year.
Yeah, we're going to get after it.